Hello again, welcome back, most esteemed viewers, to another episode of Jekyllstein Gray Plays The Last Door. Oh, hey guys, how you doing? Oh man, it's actually been quite some time since I last. Oh, I gotta pull up the walkthrough again. Damn it, Jekyllstein. Yeah, so it's been quite a while since I did one of these. Okay, so well, this is gonna come out the next day. So it's actually been a week since I'm recording this on September 10th. So it's been a week since I last recorded anything, and honestly, there's been quite a few. There's been quite a few reasons, you know. One of it is bad planning. No, okay, that's not really even it. It's basically it was the To The Moon video. Hopefully, by the time you're watching this, it's back up. I put not a lot of effort, but I put a lot of emotional energy into that. And to then have it be completely incomprehensible and to spend so much time like trying to fix it really took the wind out of my sails. You know, the audio, if you've watched it, I apologize. The audio was awful. It was terrible. It was shit. It was, yeah, it was bad. So, yeah. Oh, I gotta stop rocking in this chair. If you can hear that, let me know. It'll probably be too late by the time. It'll be too late. By the time this, comes out. So, yeah. I've been, so I was, also I had a lot of schoolwork to do, and I still do, but I found time to do this, yeah, so, sorry about this, I'm just pulling this up, so yeah, it's really weird to think that these, let's go to options, it's really weird to think that these, let's turn on closed captions. Should we? Yeah, you know what? We're gonna turn on closed captions. I don't usually do it when it's only audio effects, but since I feel bad about that, I'm not doing any. I don't do really any. I haven't really put in the effort to. You know, I don't feel like it's. How do I put this? I feel bad that I haven't done any subtitles or anything, is what I'm saying, basically. And this isn't exactly, I mean, it's just that those things are freaking, they take freaking forever to do, especially on videos that aren't scripted like this, and really long ones like these last story videos ended up being. So yeah, sorry about this. Let's see, episodes. How many episodes do we have? Oh, does it not save where I was? Huh. So I beat this game, years ago. I guess it must have not saved the file on Steam Cloud or whatever. Yeah, so let's see. Let's pull up this guide by Skydiving L. If for some reason you're watching Skydiving L, thank you. I'm probably gonna need this. Yeah, so let's start a new game and see where this takes us. Previously on The Last Door. So yeah, I'm kind of out of it. It's super. They are coming. It's weird doing this again, honestly. I was trying to figure out how to use OBS, but I was having problems, and none of us could prepare for this. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. So for whatever reason, the sound is, you can hear me much better. I can't remember, I think it might have been the new headphones I was trying to use. So she's boarding up all the windows. It's usually a good sign in a horror game. Yeah, so, you know, I probably will upload, like, maybe if I hit a certain milestone or something, I'll like remaster my old stuff. You know, just give it a new, you know, just maybe see if I can update it. Oh, interesting how it doesn't. I thought there was gonna be some sort of like spooky jump scare or whatever. But oh yeah, new intro. 2 seasons, I like that. So yeah, it's So I think it might have been, so I tried using OBS, I still have to figure that out. I'm still planning on shifting to that, because it is better. But, oh man, again, sound audio and sound quality in that movie is terrible, and I don't want to, I could probably record it, but I feel like, if you've seen the whole thing through, hopefully you have, because it's actually watchable by the time this is uploaded. Again, it's weird to think that this will be out a day after the last video uploaded, or gets released, but this is still going to be much closer. This is going to be, how do I put this? It's not the timer again, but it's different this time he talked to me. So this time we're not playing as Devin, which I guess was probably obvious at the end of the last game, if you've seen the end of the last game. Which, if you haven't, why are you watching this video? Go play The Last Door, then come back and watch these videos. The rain, the seas of her lost, and I could hear the broken tromping on the wet cobblestones. The familiar sound of approaching, limping footsteps. Crunch steps, Birch. So I was trying to use it. So the To the Moon video was very emotional for me, emotionally fraught, because it's a very personal game, and I was talking about some things that were really hurtful, but really important for me to talk about, and I ended up in tears at the end of it. And to try and, I obviously didn't script that, so I can't really, then, as before, he stood in front of me, gazing unrelentlessly like he was expecting something. It probably shouldn't be, that's probably the wrong type of voice. But this time he spoke. Give me back what he took! Nothing else. So, the To the Moon video ended up so emotionally fraught, and I said it just feels wrong to try and recreate that. Partly because I can't, because it's not scripted. And again, it just feels wrong. And I feel so, like, frustrated at myself that I didn't do any of that. Oh, I've fallen asleep again. What time is it? Yeah, I didn't check the sound quality or anything. But again, hopefully, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to re-upload it. Already, it is time. One of my uncles would use that Rafiki quote whenever it was time for his kids, my cousins, to leave during our big family gatherings. And that's always fun. It's been several months since Kaufman and I had found a mysterious letter in Anthony Beechwood's house. The letter never sent, with a cryptic warning of what would happen if a certain door were opened. It bore only the name of the addressee, Alexander Dupre. I felt sure Dupre was key to finding my patient and friend Jeremiah Devitt, who disappeared in such strange circumstances. Troubled by the death of his anatomy, Devitt had visited the school of his childhood and had never been seen again. Kaufman's who've conveyed to me his deep concerns and warned that I should conduct any investigation with the utmost discretion. He pursued his own research, though his thoughts and methods remained a secret. In his last letter, he requested that I visit East Hill Lunatic Asylum in London. There were reasons to believe that Alexandra had been institutionalized there for many years. I was asked to confirm this hypothesis, and if it proved correct, gather other information on your eyes. Yeah, so this is the psychologist. I thought we were gonna be playing as Kaufman. Maybe we can later. I don't know. So yeah, so it just felt wrong to try and recreate that intense, like, really sincere emotional response. Probably because I don't think I could. I honestly have a hard time with stuff like that. So here we got a little map. This is one thing I do remember from the Season 2, Episode 1, The Playwright. Yeah, so this is East Hill Lunatic Asylum. I hope I can find information on Alexander Dupre here. So yeah, that's why I didn't re-record it and re-upload it. Sea Monster found in St. Ives. Yeah. So, yeah, sorry about I mean, I gotta record the second To the Moon video. It's just, again, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking about this. It's making me angry all over again. Good morning, boy. We'll give you a newspaper. Yes, sir, 6 pence. Again, hopefully by the time you're watching this whole thing has actually been resolved. So, yeah. Afraid I don't have 6 pence. Can you make change for a shilling? Sorry, I have no idea what the difference is between 6 pence and a shilling. Sorry, I can't, sir. But you know where to find me when you have the coins. What can you tell me about this building? The asylum? I've never been inside and hope I never will. It's full of crazies, you know. Have you seen anything unusual around here? No, but maybe if you bought a newspaper. Alright. See, I can't really be mad at him. He probably has a boss that he's trying to, like, please or whatever. I don't know. Ugh, you think our late stage capitalism is bad? Just, I mean, Victorian stuff was terrible. Good morning. Ah, yes. Lovely morning. Sunlight of a quite fascinating character. I beg your pardon. The light. It makes everything look different. You see, light touches things, soaks into them, and changes their nature. It makes them shimmer. Or makes them die. Do you live here in the hospital? I do indeed. My family is a generous benefactor to East Hill. They had me committed, but I don't blame them. They are just incapable of appreciating my art, or any art for that matter. They mistake it for insanity. There is actually a link between creativity and mental illness, I think. That's what I've heard. Yeah. What are you drawing there? I am not just drawing, my friend. I'm trying to feel the light, to translate its power to the surface of the paper. These animals don't like it, though. They don't want me to succeed, so they take them away. They take my drawings and they study them, and they laugh because my eyes can see the light, and theirs are blind. But someday everyone will understand. Who are they, the ones who take your art away? Ha! Those foolish caretakers. They hide behind a big mirror where they think themselves safe, and they look at me. They observe me. They even take notes. My name is Dr. Wakefield. I'm looking for a man who lived here some time ago. Would you happen to know one Alexander Dupre? The name does not ring a bell. I have not been here long, though. You should ask the other patients. They may be able to help you. Some have been here for many years. Or you could ask one of the others. The brutes who keep us here. It's actually interesting. I live in a town that has an abandoned asylum. So, yeah, I don't know. Kind of interesting. Would you happen to know where your drawings are now? I suspect they are somewhere in the archive, since I've seen confiscated items taken there before. You seem different from the rest. Can I trust you? I've been trying to sneak in for days now, but Miss Riswell keeps a tight guard on the door. I even stole a key from one of those guards. You're a doctor. Surely you could gain entry. If you could recover my drawings, I would be so grateful. Here, take the key with you. I must go. Have a nice day. Sweet, I got a key. Thank you. The large door is made of strong metal. It must lead to a secure ward of the hospital. It's gonna be locked. Yeah, it's locked. Inmate quarters. Inmate quarters. Shit, sorry. Yeah. Key? Nope. I guess the wrong key. Wrong key. So yeah, yeah, I feel the need to just talk about the Do the Moon thing. Ah! I like that this has a good aspect ratio, by the way. 15:9. Good morning, madam. My name is Dr. Wakefield. I am a psychiatrist. Oh my, good morning. Forgive my manners. I get so excited when we have visitors. We don't get many these days, and certainly we are lacking experts like you. What do you mean you lack experts? I think the people of this country have had enough of experts with come from acronyms and every year we get less funding from the Crown. First the doctors started to leave, then it was the caretakers. Now very few remain. But we have a responsibility to our poor patients, do we not? We must care for them. They can't be out living with the proper people. We must keep ourselves safe. And our patients too, of course. I'm looking for a man who used to be a patient here a few years ago. His name is Alexandre Dupre. Did you perchance ever meet him? Alexandre Dupre. Yes, he was one with a foreign name. I remember something of him. A good man, if I could recall correctly, an educated man. But there was something strange about him, wasn't there? I believe it scared some of the other patients. You never know with this lot. I'm sorry I can't remember much. There have been so many people here, it is hard to keep track. Have you worked here for long? Yes, a long time. I can scarcely remember how many years. Time goes slowly in here. Yeah, it certainly feels like time has lost all meaning right now because of the incident and the isolation. The rules don't allow us to leave. I don't know what is happening in the world anymore. But we have our duty, do we not? Who else would care for our patients? May I request access to the Institute's archives? There should be some information about the man I am looking for. Mr. Dupre. I am sorry, Doctor, but the archives are private. We must not allow anyone to access them without the proper authority. Many of our patients come from good families, you see, and we take great care to respect their privacy. But do not look so crestfallen. You would not find much in any case. It is a long time since they have been organized. Woo! Sorry, sir. The archives. You're hiding something, lady. I know it. And just like that, I've given the NSA. Oh, you must be hiding in something like dangerous if you don't want us to spy on you. This must be the recreation of making your patients relax and pass the time. Perhaps here I could find someone who met Alexandre Dupre while he was institutionalized. Hey, you! Man wearing a worn-out military uniform, lost in God knows what thoughts. Hey, you! Oi! You know a Mr. Alexandre Dupre? Excuse me, sir, I could not help but notice your uniform. You're in the army. Leave me alone. You do not want to talk to a coward such as myself. Sir, leave me alone. I am just a coward. So I can't remember what this guy's story is, but I've been thinking about cowardice and military, and I really like that Clone Wars episode. If you've seen it, where Captain Rex basically gets stranded. I've been thinking about it a lot, even though it's been a couple of years since I've seen it. I don't know why. He gets stranded, and gets taken in by a clone deserter. He's got a family and stuff, and he has to decide what he wants to do. And at the end, he's like, "You know, I can't take you. I can't just leave you here. But given the state of my head and these events, I probably won't remember anything that happened." And then he says, like, "You're a deserter, but you're not a coward." I don't know. I like that. I have no idea why this guy. I mean, he's wearing a uniform, so he's probably not a deserter. I don't know what he did. The warm decoration of this room suggests a great deal of sensitivity to the patient's moral needs. Yeah, sure. I'm sorry, I just don't like asylums. Hey, yo! Good morning, madam. My name is Wakefield. I am looking for a former patient of this institution. The rumbling. She doesn't seem to have noticed me. Madam, if I may persist, have you been living here for long? The rumbling. I am looking for a former patient of this hospital. You may have met him. An eyeless gaze. I am looking for a man that you may have met. His name is Alexander Dupre. Smack. Smack. Knock on wood. What a strong reaction upon hearing Mr. Dupre's name. She must have at least met him. How can I get her to talk to me? Miss Corney. I think that's a German name. I was very upset. Please do not distress her further. How can I get her to talk to me? Let's see. Alright, can I use this key to open the... Use the key on the empty void, dude. I mean, hell, it's probably how they... Oh, the mirror. There's a thin piece of metal holding the window open. Looks like a therapy log. Edward Brown, 27, acute dementia. At 27? I mean, I know early onset dementia is a thing, and I guess this could be that, but I don't... It's probably some sort of Lovecraftian / Poean madness adjacent thing. September 25th, 1891. Mr. Rowan's condition has degenerated since his last session. He is restless, as if the morphine had no effect on him. For the last week, he has been obsessive. Troubles for reasons unknown. I can be obsessive and troubled, dude. Now, probably not to the same degree as this guy is. But, yeah, just earlier today, I was like, oh, I'm never gonna make anything as good as Percy Shelley or Mary Shelley. That makes me sad. And again, I probably also won't die at 29. Patient's dosage has been doubled to no effect. Mr. Weddle has been attacked and bitten in the face. 4 men... No, I have never been bitten. Like and subscribe if you got that reference. 4 men were needed to subdue the patient, Mr. Rowan. 3 markings were found on his body upon examination. Self-harm is a possible cause. Mr. Rowan is getting better day by day, both physically and mentally. His habits have changed considerably. He now shows an interest in religion. That's how you know he's not mentally ill. He's religious. Just for the record, I'm not saying that mentally ill people are. I'm not saying ill people. I'm not saying religious people are mentally ill or whatever. I'm just saying like the idea that non-religious people are mentally ill in some way is just irksome to me. He now shows an interest in religion and spends murmuring prayers, albeit unknown to my colleagues and me. Oh, it's like, oh, eyeless bird. Oh, great. What's the name of the bird? What's the name of the bird? I can't remember the name of the bird. God damn it. Alright. Oh, great giant bird from beyond the veil. And they're like, oh, he's praying. He's good. It's fine. Alright, let's get that metal. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. That's fucked up. This is saying, yeah. Alright. Wait, is this the patient? Dark as the room is now, I can see through the false mirror. There's a man on the other side, heavily restrained and desperately trying to free himself. He has an expression of unbearable horror on his face. The horror. The horror. Oh, man. I love doing voices for this game. I just love the melodrama, the gothic stuff. Yeah. I gotta stop thinking about the To the Moon thing. Again, you probably, hopefully, by the time you... Alright, I'm missing something. What am I missing? So what is this piece of metal? Alrighty. Screw you! Where's a piece of metal? Can I come out with a key? Nope. Alright. Yeah, again, hopefully by the time you're actually watching this, it'll actually, like, be, you'll actually, can I talk to this guy? Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, so hopefully by the time you watch it, it's uploaded and it's all fixed. I was talking to my dad about it, and he was like, oh yeah, if it's MP4, you should be able to separate the music and because all I want to do is make my voice louder. I just want to be able to hear me. That's all I'm asking, and it's been Such a pain in the ass! Anyway, sorry. Sorry again. Good morning. I am a psychiatrist, Dr. Wakefield. Quite an impressive institution you have here. Can I ask for your assistance? I'm looking for a former patient of this institution. His name is Gray. Oh man, it is... I had to close the window. Well, I didn't have to, but I decided to close the window because I didn't want the fan to interfere. But it's really hot in here. So yeah, as soon as I'm done, I'm opening up. Doing it for you guys. I don't feel like don't feel bad. I'm sorry, sir. I've never heard that name before. Maybe one of your senior colleagues could know something about this former patient. Well, you could ask Miss Riswell in the entrance hall. She's been there for years, maybe too long. You know we caretakers live here and with the patients, and we are not allowed to leave the asylum's premises. This life can get to you if you don't take proper care. I try to keep as much distance as possible from the lunatics. The asylum is quite big, but I can't help noticing there aren't many patients around. Well, apart from the isolation ward, it is true that I think I'm doing a completely different voice than I did for this guy, but whatever. Well, apart from the isolation ward, it's true that there are not many patients at present. There are even fewer of us caretakers now. We are only 3 for the whole hospital. For what I've been told, in old times, the income was enough to provide for everything we needed: a complete staff, proper accommodation for the patients, and the best doctors. Oh, man, I bet that's a fantasy for a lot of government agencies. But as the newer, bigger regional asylums were built, the crowd support was gradually withdrawn from East Hill. Soon everyone started leaving, and this is what remains. Well, thank you in any case. I will leave you to work in peace. Do you want this piece of metal? No? Alright. Hey, one of your crazy guys gave me the key. No. So, I just saw that only this window is shuttered. The curtain casts a mottled shadow in this corner of the room. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find out how to open that curtain. A variety of old-fashioned landscapes that portray nature as tame and welcoming. Boo! That's boring! Nature is wild and dangerous and shit. All the sublime. Oh man, there was one story. I can't believe I never mentioned this. So I was with my sisters, Hygeia. That's ironic. Using Sound Company. I was with my so it was in New York earlier this year. Oh man, I can't believe that was the same year. I was in New York, and I was like, we were watching the cicadas. There's no such thing as a quiet cicada. Anyway, we were driving on we were driving in the we were on a boat going to Ellis Island, and I was able to get to the front, you know, the very stern, I think is what it's called, and I was like enjoying the wind and the rain, and I was feeling all immersed in nature and stuff. And then my sisters got into some, I can't remember if it was like an actual fight or if it was like a fake fight, and I was like, guys, you're ruining the sublime, and my mom just like started laughing, and I didn't mean for it to be serious. But yeah, that was fun. I don't know. Anything else? Yeah, whatever. It's really hot in here. Alright, breaking out the walkthrough. Alright. Let's see. He's out the key. To the table. Ow. There's a coin. That's the problem. I don't know. I mean, again, part of this is I'm just trying to... It's probably more engaging to try and hunt for all the stuff if you're not trying to move things along for sake of let's play. I'm also kind of like... My computer's kind of low on storage right now. I don't think it shouldn't be a problem for this video, but there's still that part of me that's like... Ah! Let's see... Coin... the horror, yeah, whatever. I feel like that would be the reaction if someone had to watch Apocalypse Now over and over. Oh yeah, the horror, the horror. Yeah, you took the thing that was supporting it up. Physics. I mean, he is a game protagonist, so he's like, wait, laws of physics don't apply. Oh man, I probably already talked about this, but I remember seeing that there was someone who said that the Last Jedi was bad. I wish I was in the argument. I'll bother you then. So I gotta find something for. Oh, newspaper probably. Yeah. So there was one guy who complained about it. He was like, the Last Jedi. It emphasizes visuals over realistic space physics, and I was like, yeah. Literally every Star Wars movie and almost all science fiction. Almost all science fiction gives a almost all science fiction has some realistic space physics. Anyway, here. Thank you, sir. Dude, you said you would give me some info. About the asylum. Alright. You know there are always voices coming from the place at night. Crying, singing, the inhabitants cursing like damn souls. That's the usual. This night was different. It was all silent, I tell you. Not a single noise in the whole street. I looked at the madhouse and I saw all the windows black. No lights. Everybody asleep in that place? Now that's strange. Then I heard it. It was a scream like no other I've heard. Not a man or a woman, but a devil from hell. Well, there's no biblical... I just love it. She was like, well, there's no biblical evidence for hell, you know. And Satan was originally the Satan, who was a figure in the court of heaven whose job was to be an adversary. That's what Satan means. Satan means to be an adversary and do all the stuff that I talked about in the Doom video. But, yeah. It's very curious indeed. Thank you for telling me. Sure. Goodbye, boy. Goodbye, sir. Alright, you. I'm giving you a newspaper. You gotta give me my shit. You gotta let me into that archive shit. Why, thank you kindly. How thoughtful you are. Would you kindly? Man, she's really engrossed in that newspaper. She didn't even notice me. A bookshelf. These books are not volumes of psychiatry or medical science, but old serial novels for patients to read. Yeah. Serene bucolic. I haven't even heard that word, and I think I've got a pretty good vocabulary. No idea what bucolic means. Let me know in the comments if you know. This is the hospital archive, where a record of each patient must be stored. If Mr. Dupre was really committed at East Hill, his file should be here somewhere. It's been a long time since this desk was last used. It is covered in discarded papers and pens and a noticeable layer of dust. I feel like I've said that a lot before, said dust like that a lot before, but I don't really have anything to back that up, so... The portrait of a restrained patient surrounded by caretakers and a doctor. The drawers are all locked. Hey! Got the key! What? Come on! Did you know further that swimming pool is directly beneath George Bailey dancing right now, and I've got the key. Just the least totally similar story to this game. This cabinet contains many documents detailing the treatment of patients ranging from 2 decades ago to last year. Alright, this file is right here. Dupre Alexandra. Room 108A. All the files are missing. It is as if they've been torn out. Only a little piece of paper remains with an address written on it. Paul Street 26. Could that be where Alexander Dupre lived before he was committed to this hospital? Paul Street. I should follow this new lead and see if it takes me somewhere useful. Yeah, we get it. Get it. There's a map. Alright, good. I was hoping it wouldn't make me do that, because I got other stuff to explore. Let's see. All the dates of this cabinet are prior to 1870. Let me go to my recent file. So, I don't know. I feel like there might be something in here I haven't seen on the file, on the thing. I don't know if there's a, like, noise that makes me wait here for a while, and I'm not gonna do it. But you can check for yourself, because please play this game. I really want there to be a season 3. Look, so when I assign these seized objects. It's locked. I need a key to open it. Wouldn't you know it? I did have a key. I just completely forgot about it now. I just wanted to see what it said. Some personal effects, probably sent in by the patient's families, but deemed unsafe by the caretakers. One of them is a stack of paper. Paper wasn't safe? Sure. Whatever. Fuck you. One of them is a stack of thick sheets of paper, carelessly bound together, bearing the drawings and paintings of a troubled mind. Let's see. A couple pictures. Yeah, fuck these other pictures. Drawers are all locked. Yeah. It's been a long time since the desk was last used. Oh yeah, Dust and Elysian Tale, which I still have not played. Look, there's only so much I can do, alright? My goodness, how quickly things change in the outside world. Yeah, seriously, it feels like every day is the same in my own little bubble, self-imposed bubble, of where I have to keep people safe. Just watch as this video gets demonetized because of the word safety in it. Yeah. Two cardboard sheets line the bench. Each shows a perfectly symmetric design in black ink. Please do not touch them. Here, I'll trade you. Wait, oh, it's a Rorschach test. I think I mentioned this in... No, I can't. Oh yeah, I mentioned this in the Super Columbine video, which was for a class, and it's not interesting to say, but it was my first attempt at using OBS and just failed. So, yeah, these are your drawings. Great wonder! The back! Someday they will understand light and shape as I understand them. Thank you, friend. If you want, take these cardboard sheets. Thanks to you, I have no more need of them. Yeah, so anyway, I've been, since I haven't been really recording, I've been having a replacement, where, I've been playing, here, I wanna see what it describes it. Oh, sorry. I've been watching, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Yeah, I know. If you haven't seen the show, it sounds weird, but it's actually really good and pretty witty. There's a Watchmen joke in the first episode of season 2, where there's this like person in a trench coat and with a voice modulator, and their face is completely covered. Their face is completely covered. I was covering my face, but I don't know if everyone saw. With a like fedora type hat and there's this, and like someone's like, and then it turns out it's Velma. Fred realizes it's Velma, and he's like, Velma, it's you, and she's like, who did you think I was, Rorschach? And I was like, yes, this is something I didn't know I needed in my life. A few folded cardboard sheets, each one with a large symmetric patch of black ink in the middle. I've heard of this technique, but I always thought it an eccentricity. Patients are supposed to see in them the deeper causes of it. Right, but isn't this a way to show the deeper cause of their ailment? It's the first card. The shape of it's okay. Yeah, I mean, these look like bugs. These don't look like, almost like insects, yeah. These don't look like actual Rorschach tests. I have to say, these are the worst Rorschach tests ever. I kind of wish Rorschach in Watchmen... Oh man, I'm about to commit a heresy. I kind of wish Rorschach in Watchmen had his face like actually changed into shapes that were relevant. I think that would have been interesting because I mean he is the type who doesn't see ambiguity. Maybe that's supposed to be ironic. But it was number 24 and number 26. Number 26 is the place I was looking for, but the door is bricked out. I must find another way to get in. Always the window. Windows look so... Oh, come on! Really? Wall Street. It ends here at this corner. Old chapel. Apparently destroyed by fire. Oh man, sagebrush vibes. Once upon a midnight brew, while I pondered weak and weary over many quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I know about the Raven. Which is a shame because, oh, candle. That's nice. There's someone on the knees praying. The face is covered by a hood. I do have Ozymandias memorized. Covered by a hood. You're Robin. You're the hood. Robin's the disguise or whatever. It's such a stupid. I've watched that Dan Olsen video about Zero Dark Loxley so many times. It's so funny. This must be the interior of the bricked up building I saw on the street. Mr. Dupre's former residence. Ha! Someone went through all this trouble and then did not realize. It's a piece of paper. It looks like some kind of message, but there's only 1/2 here. The paper has been carefully burnt. Oh, it's their motto, right? Vijayam, some shit, some Latin shit or another. There's a piece of paper on the table. Paper shows some seemingly random letters. It almost seems as if half of it is missing. All right, let's merge them. This is strange. I've put both halves back together, but some of the letters seem to be missing from the right half. The message does not make any kind of sense. Few books remain in the shelves, mostly doubtful treatises in chemistry and alchemy. Among the titles are Prometheus's De Lapide Philosophical? I don't know. Actually, this might be a Frankenstein reference. In the book, he goes to college and they spend a lot of time, probably too much time, talking about what books he was reading and shit. So, yeah. Here was De Inventio Veritatis, Denominus' work, Tura Philosophorum, and Lulu Prince Mysteries. I don't think this is. Because his stuff is called natural philosophy, which this isn't, I don't think. A large metal safe. I can give it a try. Oh. I don't know the letters, the words, the piece of metal. Alright, well, oh, what's this? Military. Oh, yeah, I know what to do here. Some relief for Majesty the Queen and several pieces of metal engraved in the names of battles and enemies. It's weird how, like, I feel like the idea of Britain having a queen is really ubiquitous, especially with people my age. Especially with people my age who, like, have no, who are people my parents' age, I should say, who weren't even alive when Britain didn't have a queen, because it's pretty much all the bit, you know, we're living through the reign of Elizabeth II right now, and then and then the two kind of most talked about areas of British history are the Victorian era and the Elizabethan era, the first Elizabethan era. So it's kind of weird that we don't. It's easy, not weird, but it's easy to forget that that for most of its history, England has had kings, because the line of succession was the way the succession rules worked were biased towards male heirs, basically. I really like this map idea, this map thing. It feels very, it makes it feel like it's a big place, like they're actually running around through London. So we're gonna give this medal back to the military guy because I think that's what it's for. And then I'm going to try and give the Rorschach test to the lady upstairs. Which makes it sound like she's Lady God. Oh man. So in Mormonism, if this is your first time watching, first of all, why are you watching the first episode of Season 2 of The Last Star? Go start with the first episode of my Last Star series. It's probably about the same quality. Secondly, Mormonism actually does have a doctrinal Heavenly Mother, but, like, no one ever speaks about her, and there's all sorts of bullshit reasons as to why. This medal, I had one just like this. I got it after the battles of Lang's Neck and Majuba Hill. I probably mispronounced that, and probably offended some people, so sorry. A decade ago now, for distinguished conduct in the field, it said. What a farce. So you were in the army, as I thought. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Dr. Wakefield. Sergeant William Conghill, sir. Conghill, Her Majesty's 6th Light Infantry. Wasn't there a Tennyson poem, Charge of the Light Brigade? Yeah. A friend of mine once performed it using the lightsaber during a school. I'm not gonna give his name because I don't want him to be embarrassed. But he performed it in school for a school like talent show. It was actually really cool. It was fun. You're another one of those alienists. Do you doctors not realize that cowardice cannot be cured by your arts? Why are they keeping you here? The doctors say I suffer from a nervous disorder. Air quotes. Disorder. I am the Senate. I believe this is a term for when they themselves, with all their learning, do not know what to say. I'm reminded of that Overly Sarcastic Productions frame, where it's like an archaeologist conference, and it's like, now, gentlemen, let us conclude that from now on, for ritual purposes means we have no idea what this is. Say suffer from a nervous disorder. I believe this is a term for when they themselves, with all their learning, do not know what to say. But I know the true name of my sickness. It is pure cowardice. I need to get my honor back. I'm looking for a former patient of this hospital. You may have met him. His name is Alexandre Dupre. Yes, I did know a man by that name. We met briefly. He was here when I arrived. What do you know about him? He was a proper lad, educated. He listened closely to the stories of the other inmates, but he kept his own to himself. He talked a lot. He was very close to Miss Connie, too. I think they got here at the same time. But when he left, he did so alone. I wonder what has become of him since. Who is this Miss Connie? She is a patient here, the lady with a tempestuous character. You may have encountered her already. She has not been the same since Mr. Dupre left, you know. She always sits on the table, alone and silent. I doubt you could talk to her at all, even if you tried. She sees things that you people wouldn't believe. No. She sees things. Or at least she thinks she does. What did you talk about, you and Mr. Dupre? We talked about my time in the south of Africa. I don't like to talk about that, but he somehow made me want to. He was persuasive. He was very interested in one specific story, almost obsessive about it. He wanted to know every little detail. Could you tell me that story? I am trying to find a patient of mine who has gone missing, and this could be my only hope of finding him. I don't like to relive those memories. Missing patient, you say? Alright, maybe my story will be of some use then. It happened during the Battle of Majuba Hill. I am sure you have heard of it. And I don't know if is this real? Is Majuba Hill real? Might be, I don't know. March of 81. The attack of the Boer army, Boer War, taking us by surprise, and our regiment was forced to split up. We quickly found ourselves alone, and just a few men lost on the barren plain. But I don't want to bore you. No, sir, you certainly not. Please continue. Oh, we're in a nice little cutscene thing. As I said, we were few, and we were sure the enemy was lurking out there. In the cold air of dusk, a thick fog formed quickly, masking everything around us. We could barely see each other. Whoa, what's this? Oh, I'm playing as him, or something, I guess. Hey, where are you guys? Okay, so I'm playing. I always thought it was the guy in the foreground and the guy in the middle ground. Then the others started to disappear in the fog, which was getting. I couldn't read the whole thing because the recording device I complained about before is. The silly footsteps were out, then nothing. I felt that it was out loud. Names of my housing. Something in there, not far. remember a creature, something alive and with wings. I don't know if it actually said with wings, but I can move off towards it. All of a sudden, I felt something in my body. And we were all dead. Only this hidden cat from the sea. Attention! I'm so scared. I'm scared, you guys. For certain. I didn't see anything, or if I did, my mind refused to bear such memories. What happened to Captain Skid when he finally regained consciousness? It was like someone else looked at us through his eyes. I guess whatever happened affected him, changed him. I know he came back to London. Mr. Duper asked me of his whereabouts. Maybe he tried to contact him to hear the rest of the story. I was quite preoccupied by it. Do you know where I can find Captain Skid? The last I heard from fellow veterans, he had lost himself to a frenzy of alcohol, opium, and bad company. This downward spiral led him, as many others, to a wretched India, a dirty hole, deep in sleep, St. Giles' rookery, known as the Crimson Nest. Mayhap you will find him there, alive, even if you are lucky. Here is a picture of our regiment. You'll see him there. Interesting. There's a part of Dorian Gray that there's actually, I think it was pretty important. I need to finish Dorian. I finished Dorian Gray. I need to reread it. But I do remember this part that's in an opium house. Let's see, cards. Nope. Paper. Nope. Candle. Nope. Piece of metal. Nope. Photograph. Nope. Other piece of paper. Nope. And what am I saying? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Alright, she didn't like, I was like, is she gonna like see me take out the paper or something? This was a long shot, but whatever. Alright, let's go to that opium house. Man, this game knows when to use music and when to use silence. Come on down to London town. Break your back for class and crown. Like and subscribe if you've got the reference. And if you're watching this guy who sings that, sorry for butchering it, but you're not watching this anyway, so. This is the slum of St. Giles. The Crimson Nest shouldn't be far. So this is the place he had his dream. The soft glimmer of the street lamp casts a comforting glow on an otherwise empty street. I love the use of dreams as storytelling as a metaphorical way, because they let you get away with much more surreal metaphorical imagery. This man. It looks like the man from my nightmares. He's blind in one eye. Oh man, now I watched the Batman trailer last night, and oh my god, I'm so hyped. I was not, and I didn't think I was gonna like it. And then I saw it and I was like, oh my god, this looks awesome. It looks gothic. It looks like a slow burn, more of a slow burn detective story. I am so down for this. Also, the reason I brought this up is that it was like I think the line, I think it's from who's gonna be the Riddler. Who I always thought was interesting, but they never really used his full potential. The Riddler was if you are justice, please do not lie. What is the cost of your blind eye? I thought it was really cool. Anyway, the empty socket glistens in the lamplight. He seems to want something from me. In my dream, the man had said, "Give me back what he took." Candle? Nope. Rorschach test? Nope. Metal? Nope. Paper? Nope. Photograph? Oh, there we go. Hey! Aww. Come on! You're just trolling me now, Game Kitchen. So... Oh, let's go see the guy in the church again. See if he's got anything. Change his name. And if that doesn't work, then I'll just use the walkthrough. Love that parallax scrolling. I don't know. Something so simple but satisfying about that. Alright, you. Candle. I got it. How do I get him out of that? It's not even letting me. I guess it's not even letting me, like. Cross remains almost intact. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh man, that whispering is kind of freaking me out. Wooden planks, benches and chairs. Hey, Habusu is playing Fantasy Strike. Which is actually, it's pretty good. I'm not a fighting game guy, but honestly, Fantasy Strike is, part of the reason I'm not a fighting games guy is they're so fucking complicated. They're awful. I mean, not awful. Not awful. They're not awful, but they're just, if you're not the type of guy who can, if you're not the type of person who can stand, how do I put this? If you're not the kind of person who wants to spend hours and hours learning exhaustive movesets, yeah. Well, why not? Hey, what do you see? Didn't need them anymore. Yeah. Candle, nope. Pen. Wait for me. I'm coming. Wait. Alright. Walk through time. Coming with you. Wait for me. I'm coming. Oh. There's an achievement for examining the patient all 4 times in the mirror room. So let's do that. Let's see if I, okay. Alright, so let's look at the mirror room. It is, apparently there were clues actually to the door, to the safe in that room. But I don't really care, so, alright. Yeah, so, again, I'm just trying to move this along. I actually haven't had a lot more to say about the game itself. I don't know. It kind of feels like a bit like more of the same. I don't know. Maybe it also will probably change as time goes on. Man, this poor guy is like, okay, you were in there for 5 fucking minutes, and then you just walk right back out and tell me to drive to go all the way to the other fucking side of London. Thanks, dude. I would actually love to have like some character be like, "Fuck you," just like actually respond to the annoying things that you do that you never really think about in games. Why does it notify me again? Did he just like stop playing and then start playing? I don't know. So where are the clues? I do not know. I have the power of the internet! Fuck. Okay. Alright, so that... 6-1... 4... Then 5... Oh, there we go. Oh man, even that actually kind of freaked me out. It's empty. Wait. This is not a safe, but an entrance to a passage. It is completely dark. The only way to know where it leads is by crawling in. Well, YOLO. Whoa. Okay. 4 witnesses. This place where the 4 witnesses met. Woo! Jesus Christ, that guy's freaking me out. Even just staring at him. Very sad. There's someone sitting there wearing a horrible mask in the other road. He's not moving. Ah! I actually was expecting that, so. Save me from the yellow robe with nobody inside them. Like and subscribe if you got that reference. Steps. Footsteps. Oh shit. Jesus, dude! You're gonna do spooky prayer, don't just be normal about it.
Memoria Pissima Virgo Maria, non esaudit tu ne sai culo, quena tanto corrente in prazzia, tu implorante in auxilia, tu pretende in suffragiese di relicta, non sta animati confidenza a te, Virgo Virginium, mata il culo.
Oh yeah, that's actually pretty freaky. Again, it's almost like games are scarier when you play them alone at night in the dark instead of alone during the daytime in the light. I'm not alone in the day, in public or in communal space and with my fam. Alright, so that was that hooded person who was praying. Alright, so I think we either have to use... Alright, well it said to go back and check on the page because I want to see what happens. It's probably pretty spooky. And so I'm going to go check out the page and I'm going to try the mask on table banging lady. And then, if that doesn't work, I'm going to try and give it to the guy, the nightmare guy. Yeah. Alrighty, man, it's already been over an hour. Let's just try this. It honestly does kind of surprise, it always kind of surprises me how long this game, these episodes take, both of the show and of the... Oh wow, there. A man is sitting in the corner, looking my direction with a cold, unemotional gaze. Why can't I be cold and heartless like all the other guys? Alright, lady. Ah, Jesus. Okay. Is the isolation more for you this time? Face of the playwright! The face of the playwright! Okay. Well, that was a thing that happened. Man is striking the glass strongly. Oh, my voice just cracked. Man is striking the glass strongly with his fist. His expression is of pure hate. Yes, let the hatred flow through you. Strike me down, and your journey to the dark side is complete. Like and subscribe if you... Oh, forget it. I don't think he can see me, but I feel that somehow he knows I'm here. Oh gosh, that's 3 times. Alright, so she just got into the isolation. Oh, and looks like I still got the mask, so I'll probably have to give it to that guy. That mofo. Hey, you're done with the newspaper. Poor woman. Let's take it to the isolation ward. Yeah, so let's see if there's anything changed over here. Wackety, wackety, wackety. Oh, hey, it's open. Sweet. Probably more spookiness within. I can close the room shades. Yeah, whatever. Dreadful music. So are you saying, is it because it's dread-inducing, or it's because it's, oh man. You literally put this lady in a place where it finds her, whatever. Hello, my name is Wakefield. Butterfly is not what it seems. Excuse me, but what butterfly? There's more after the scarab. Oh, she's talking about the cards. Here you go. Is this the butterfly you talked about? It displays its wonderful colors, fills your eyes with awe. But this is only a show. Behind the veil, its body crawls on the dirty ground, hides in the darkness, and transforms another of its lies. So, what would this be? Its dark body creaks and rattles with its pliant movements. Slowly, step by step, it gets closer and closer and closer and closer. What about this one? It will come whatever you do. It will cry out loud, looking at you from everywhere at the same time. What about this one? Him. Him? His mask. My mate from the other room used to scream at night. Always told us he could feel something under his bed. A presence. An eyeless gaze. Yeah, alright. I'm not doing that voice again. That voice is freaking me out. My own voice. Scaring me. What's this world coming to? Room 102A. Oh, one of the handles has to be for one of this. Oh man, I don't. This perspective is actually kind of freaking me out because it's you know, it's like I'm in the cell. And sweet, it's valuable. Take it. Doesn't matter who it is, whose it is. Doesn't matter. Again, honestly, it's kind of more scary when it's silent in this game. On it. Sure, with nothing on it. Who'd have thought? Wait for me. I'm coming. I don't know. I just been really into that song recently. Which is funny because it didn't really strike out to me when I watched Hadestown or when I... But then again, it's kind of like... Well, it's Hadestown music that I haven't listened to a bajillion times, so... Yeah. This is the room of the patient's mate, who's afraid of a presence under his bed. Uh-oh. Well, there's something there, it looks like. Mirror covered in dust. What are the things I've seen in this room? I was freaked out. Why would someone do such a thing? There it is, and it's been spent for a long time. Seems one of the tiles is loose. Piece of metal work? Oh, yeah. I guess that's what it was for. That's good. Good to know. Yeah, I get it. Something in there. Ugh! Long dead bird, just feathers and bones with an eye in its... It's holding something in its beak. Ugh! A dirty and horribly deformed glass eye. Ugh! My gentlemanly British sensibilities are offended. There's something written on the wall. Huh. There's a secret I missed in the old room. And apparently there was a guy, so... There's something written on the wall. One of them came last night. I knew what it actually was because of the sign it carried. The sign of the eye. I killed it and hid it well. If more come, they will not find their friend or nor its eye. Oh, I love doing these voices. They're so fun. It's just so... I love being like all melodramatic and stuff. Oh man. This is one of the only times I actually unequivocally love what I'm doing. For work. Like, for, I guess kind of for work. Oh, freaking. It'll come after us. Didn't even try to disguise it. The construction is recent and not yet finished. They were in a hurry to see this room. So... Alright. Shouldn't lock. There was no... I was just like, don't even bother. Guys, you can't save that guy. What do you think is this? Mass Effect? In this suicide mission, everybody dies. Wrong. Yeah, so there's a secret in there. And apparently that was a guy. I thought they were a girl. I thought it was a girl because he had long hair. And this is Victorian society, so no guys had long hair. Like none of I can't, as far as I can remember, none of the male characters in this game had long hair. But it kind of makes sense. The guy was locked up in there for a long time, it seems, and didn't have access to a decent barber. So wait, hold on. Yeah, I mean, I forgot I was actually in the I actually forgot I was in the whoa. I gotta go back and read that. An oil picture portraying Dimphna, patron saint of the psychiatrist, but also of those who suffered neurological disorders and victims of incest. She was killed by her own father, who chopped off her head after she refused to marry him when her mother died. Jesus Christ! Fucking, that is fucking awful! What the fuck? And also, I also found, and part of it is because I grew up in a, well, it's funny because I grew up in a Mormonism, which was supposedly monotheistic. Even though they also say that there's separate bodies for all the different members of the Godhead, which makes it like, okay, are we praying? Like, we're only, I don't know. But I always, so maybe, I guess it shouldn't be that weird. Hey, I got an achievement. But I always, there's a big crack on the glass. I always thought it was, I always thought the idea of saints was weird. Like, I always thought like, the idea, I mean, because Mormons never actually have rituals where they pray to Jesus, you know, and I always thought it was like, wait, you guys are monotheistic, but you have literally thousands of people well, I guess they're not technically considered gods, but again, it's kind of fuzzy. Although it was kind of a way to assimilate other cultures, you know, resistance is futile and all that. Alrighty, back to St. Giles. I keep thinking of the guy, the professor from Buffy. I can't remember if his name is like Giles or Niles. Also, I haven't seen much of Buffy at all, so... Here's the eye. He's like, you got the goods? He's like, what are you here? And he's like, thank you. So wait, was that the guy I'm looking for? Barking. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. This must be the Crimson Nest. I have heard of such places where people use their minds to opium shipped from the Orient. I never thought it would set foot in one. I don't know, I mean, I feel weird saying that. I get why they, I mean, I guess I kind of get why they used it for this. Because it's supposed to be actually a guy who would use that kind of word, but I don't know. What does it matter, madam? My husband, he is unconscious. Please, dear, wake up. Oh man, I don't do concerned wife very well. I'm a doctor. Please let me see him. He dead. I'm so sorry. He's not breathing and he has no pulse. Your husband passed away hours ago. No, it can't be. Madam, I'm late. This time I couldn't save him. What do you mean this time? I discovered my husband's addiction to this hellish drug. We'll call it opium. Oh man. And we're doing it again! We're in another opiate! We have another... It's called the opiate epidemic! Fucking... Considering all the shit corporations have done, is it any wonder that everyone's becoming socialist these days? First I thought he was sick, and then something with him every day. Then discovered he was visiting this place. There was actually a guy, apparently a super mild-mannered guy in our ward when we were in our congregation. Mormon congregations are called wards for some reason. Who apparently, like, went and robbed a grocery store, and he was apparently super mild-mannered, but his mind was so driven to get these drugs that he didn't think that stuff through. I was very worried, trying to dissuade him, but he wouldn't listen. The addiction was stronger than he was. A few times he was away for days. I would come here and find him passed out. I'm like, wake you up, what's my concentration? It's too late. Here, take this vial. Maybe we'll find it in time to save another soul from this curse. I'm looking at the roof with her eyes going wide. She's muttering some ramblings. Yes, opium plans. The musician is intoxicated with the drugged smoke that fills the air. The repeated arrangement gives the sensation that time moves slowly. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you get, there's probably, secondhand opium shit, addiction. Short-haired woman smoking without worry. Hello, I'm looking for a man who I believe frequents this establishment. A war veteran from the south of Africa called Skid. He is writing on a slate. Is he nonverbal? Is this guy nonverbal autistic? Can you understand what I'm saying? He's written. Oh, he's deaf. Ah, cool. He's written Kantia, so I suppose I should communicate with him by writing on the slate. Shock. Looking for Captain Skid. Don't know. I just know the captain's name then. Photograph. He's written something else. Object of value. What does he mean by that? Mask? Seems to be important. This seems to be important. This is probably important. Oh, this independent was valuable. Turns out I need it. That's good. I didn't just steal that for no reason. Honestly, I kind of can't blame him for being, paying me. Again, these are lower class people. These aren't, especially in Victorian England. I was curled up under a blanket, trying to as if it was freezing. Give me the drug. Kim Cole seems to be together to enjoy this despicable vice. Yeah, I don't think you should be, blaming the, I don't know. People with silver opium pipes and that. I just think, just being oh, they're junkies, and so we shouldn't help them is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Recently. I mean, yeah, this is an opium den, so there's probably going to be opium needles. Shiny screen with floral ornament. This is Captain Skid, no doubt. He's unconscious, but he still breathes. Here you go. Man, they make me have to do that. Have to get the lady to, yeah. What's the matter? What's the matter? Who let you in? Get out! My name is Wakefield. I need to talk to you. Are you Captain Skid, Her Majesty's 6th Line Infantry? The title belongs to me no more. Who are you, and what do you want from me? Leave me alone with my misery. A soldier that used to serve under your command told me I might find you here. William Conghill. Yes, I remember him. We served together. I have made many mistakes trying to forget those years of my life. Now I'm afraid those memories will follow me to my grave. I'm looking for information about a man called Alexander Dupre. I used to know a Dupre. He was not a man, but a fiend. What do you want with someone like him? There are certain secrets that are better left undisturbed. Have you ever heard the name Jeremiah Devitt? I must find him. Devitt. No, I have not. A patient of mine has disappeared. Alexandra is the only one who may know his whereabouts. If it is true that Dupre is involved in your patient's disappearance, then I am afraid the matter is out of my reach. Yours too. Now please leave me alone. I found your metal. It was in the house on Paul Street, door 26. You were there, right? You think you know what you are doing, but you cannot imagine what you are getting into. I am asking you for the last time. Leave and forget this matter. I will not leave until I find the answers I am seeking. Tell me what I want to know. You fool. That's... for the devil's sake. Alright, if you want to ruin your life, you are free to do it. What's really happened on Majuba Hill. Sergeant Thornkill told me the story, but his details were confusing. I'll never be able to forget that day. Nobody knew what really happened. Command decided we must have been ambushed. Now I know better. There was something in that fog. Something that did not like us entering its domain. A sentinel of some sort. That thing is what killed my soldiers. How did you meet Alexandre Dupre? I was in the Veterans Hospital recovering from an illness unknown to the physicians. An ailment of the soul. Dupre managed to contact me there. He wanted to know my version of the story. What had happened to me in the Battle of Majuba Hill. Oh shit. Inside the house I saw a machine. Still operating. What was that? Machine. I do not know what we were talking about. That was just one of many places used as a base for Alexander's activities. The only one whose location I was allowed to know. Do you know why he was interested in your story? I did not know immediately, but with time I realized the truth about what happened to me was important to his activities, and as was I myself. But if you think he tricked me, you could not be more wrong. I wanted to enter the dragon's mouth. I burned with the need to know. What was Mr. Dupre doing then? You really do not know, do you? Have you ever heard of the Playwright? I do not know what that is. Oh boy. As I imagined, you know nothing. Dupre is not alone. He is but the peak of a pyramid, a vast group in which powerful people take part. A society acting in secret, ruled by a single sacred law. See that no one knows. I was part of it. Dupre himself recommended me. We gathered every month. What we saw you cannot imagine. A curtain of normalcy protects the mind from something, an outer something. The fog of the veil protected us. But through the veil we could peek out into the abyss. We could know all of the unspeakable shapes that writhe beyond. A black nothingness entirely full of horrors. Again, it's Lovecraftian, but with Poean, like, normal, like, what's it called? We could never cross the threshold. What we saw was forbidden. Look at me! Forbidden! I cannot bear it anymore, so I ran and I hid from them. It was too late to run or to forget. I must go back to East Hill and try to talk to Miss Coney. If what the captain said is true, she must have been one of them. She could know where to find them. It was too late to run or forget. Okay, apparently I could probably get to... Oh, I don't know. I love doing that captain's voice. I don't know. That was really fun. Let me know in the comments what you think. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, there was a picture of this in the last game. I don't care. I just want us to be together. You know it is too hard. I don't feel free. I know, Tia. I know. We'll figure it out. Why are they laughing? What's funny about it? I mean, it's not even that. It's not like... Oh, how are you home so early? I knew all along. Oh, how could you? You know you never loved each other. Silence! You have no honor! And you, what do you have to say? Why are they laughing? Why, I knew everything. You wouldn't understand. Enough. You will leave in the morning. I won't see you ever again. I will wait for you at dawn under the old windmill, so you can try and recover what little honor you once had. Because you all know how killing people is the only way you do it. Why are you applauding? I mean, okay, applauding is, if they were really engrossed in the scene, that's one thing, but why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Jesus Christ. That's so stressed. That's so... Just... Okay. Whew. Alright, well, it wasn't... Was stream? What? What? Huh? I must have fainted. What is this? Where am I? Matchbox. This could be useful. Yeah, it's a matchbox. Matches in adventure games are always useful. Can't see inside clearly. Neither can I, buddy. Neither can I. No peaceful furniture. There are marks of dust on the floor. Looks like the chairs were moved recently. Hey! Well, this door is probably open, yeah. There's a plate on the bed. Taking a shot of this moment. Oh, hey. I didn't actually think that would be useful. I just thought there was going to be some, like... oh, I can't, I thought there was going to be some, like, I can't do any, like, I don't want to, I can't go back to sleep now. Wait for me. Oh, come on. Really? Maybe we got a bit closer. What would it mean if they had soft locked it after you ran out of matches? I swear I saw a piece of people there. Who's there? We have met before. Cannot see you. Who are you? Do you not recognize my voice? No, I'm sorry, I do not. Do you know what this place is? It is the starting point. The first place to look. But who are you? What are you doing there? Remember this. I will not be here forever. Darkness will light your way. Stay out of the light, then it will disappear, and you will be alone in the end. I don't understand! Tell me who you are! Get back here! Okay. That's weird. Can someone cheer you up? Oh, hey, it's two of them. It's, the guy who hanged himself at the very beginning of the game. Blood. 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 Your organs. Ah! Jesus Christ. A lot of Devons. Tell me, why are you doing this? Is it because you care about your patients? Or out of scientific curiosity? 4 of them are highlighted. 4 witnesses. Is it for your pride? Because it is your professional responsibility? Or is it because it is the right thing to do? Why are you doing this? No! Damn it! It's alright, my lieber Freund, my dear friend. How are you feeling? I feel dizzy. What happened? Where are we? At my house. I went to East Hill to meet you and found you inside one of the cells, unconscious, your clothes stenching of opium smoke. I had you brought here. You have been out for a day and a half. I think it's coming back to me. I was at one of those opium dens. I might have passed out after breathing that dense smoke. Listen, I have much to tell you. My investigation unearthed a great deal of new information. Alexandra was indeed institutionalized in East Hill, but his files were missing. I managed to track down a man who knew him. He told me a story you would not believe, and there was this woman, a patient at the hospital. She was completely out of her mind. She attacked me. What is happening to these people, Kaufman? How is Alexandra related to Mr. Devitt? I think this patient, Miss Coney, might know how to find Alexandra. We must go back there and talk to her, whatever it takes. I'm afraid that will not be possible. She's dead. What do you mean? Frau Coney is no longer at East Hill. She escaped last night. I guess she's not dead. God almighty. Do not worry, mein Freund. I think I may know where she is hiding. Get ready, we must leave promptly. Alright, so I do remember this part. So, remember the opening that I forgot for a while? Yeah, so that was a flash forward. This is all a flash forward. I see him in. Now that the door has been opened. You're coming. There we go. Alright. So it is, man, it feels good to be back. Yeah, so the, yeah, I like this. This is a good game. A good episode. Wasn't as spooky, but I honestly kind of preferred that. It still definitely got it through my skin a couple times, as you saw. Yeah, so what else do I have to say? Feels good to be back. I guess from your perspective, it's been a while since I was back, because I'm probably going to have to, why did I say have to? I'm probably going to continue to work on some of the other games I'm working on, and I want to start Where the Water Tastes Like Wine, but I might have to finish one of the other games I've started. Yeah, so, let me think. What else? Go out, please, if this at all looks interesting to you, go out and buy this game and The Last Story Season 1, because I really want Season 3! I really, really want Season 3! Yeah, yeah, if there is ever a Season 3, you bet your ass I'm going to be playing it. I won't even wait till Halloween. I'll just play it as soon as it comes out, although they probably would release it on Halloween. So, yeah. Thank you for Christopher J. Beaton and at Isaac Ender and all these other people for, yeah, let's go back to the menu. Is this gonna, no, Patrick 1428. I'll just let it play out while I continue talking. Yeah, so thank you, esteemed viewers, for all, here we go. Your support. If you want more like this, if you like this, please click the like. If you really want to see more videos, hit subscribe, do all the YouTube things, you know, ring the bell if you want to be notified every day, leave comments, and yeah, so, I thank you for watching, my esteemed viewers, and I'll see you next time. Happy Halloween.